games and all that. Because again, I don't associate with it. But if I did, maybe. Tiny cotton swab. Leaves on the stove. Leaves on the stove. Too long. Tiny cotton swab. Q-tip. Leaves on the stove too long. I'm gonna say burnt. They are used to hunt and peck. Move on. I'm trying to focus here. Button that might make a whoosh sound. Word pronounced like its first letter, which is followed by 4 vowels. Got me on that one for now. Feature of an extravagant wedding dress. I don't know about that stuff. Signed as a contract. Nope. Verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. Verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. If I'm not tapping someone on the shoulder, then I am... I don't even know. I think burnt might be wrong, by the way. Or down, verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. If I'm not trying to get someone's attention by tapping them on the shoulder, then I am doing what exactly? What am I doing then to get their attention? I would call someone's name, so I have to skip that. It's apparently something I can't think of. I would also like to clear 5 across. For now. It'd be smoke. Could be burnt, could be smoke. But then the QO doesn't really make a lot of sense. That's why I thought it would be burnt. Then I have PT for 4 down. Just kind of awkward. I'm trying to focus here. I'm gonna say quiet. They are used to hunt and peck. I don't feel like birds really hunt at all. They certainly do peck, and I can't think of many other things that peck. Chat, this is a really big guess right here, and I might be wrong.
You
Verbal
look at this.
verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. Maybe you go psst because you're whispering to someone. Now we go with birds, which will fit there. Button that might make a whoosh sound. A button. Whoosh. I don't know. Washing machine. And what's 5 across? Leaves on the stove too long. Hooks? I don't know. 2 down. I wish I had even a clue as to what that is. Signed as a contract. Signed as a contract. Some backyard parties for sure. A backyard party. A backyard party. A backyard party. A party. Barbecues, right, chat? Barbecues. You barbecue in the back. Leaves on the stove too long. I'm gonna say burns. Word pronounced like its first letter, which is followed by 4 vowels. This is a word. Two down is literally wrong. It's gotta be. There's no way. There's no way. Word pronounced like its first letter, which is followed by 4 vowels. So is the first letter followed by 4 vowels, or... It sounds like the first letter is followed by 4 vowels. Which would mean it has to be A, E, I, or U at this point, right? I don't like the way this is going, honestly. I really don't like 6 across. Specifically, I don't. Then again, we have barbecue. Or 5 down, which is a backyard party. Yeah, I might have to reveal where is it at, that one. There's no way that I'd ever know what this is. And that's an issue. Feature of an extravagant wedding dress. That's outside of my knowledge. 7 isn't even necessarily quiet either. Verbal alternative. Verbal alternative. I don't know why I was thinking of like frickin' okay, hang on. Alright. Honey cotton swab. They're called Q-tips. Verbal alternative to a tap on the shoulder. Verbally, you can say psst to get someone's attention. Backyard parties for short. I think that you barbecue outside for that. I'm trying to focus here what mean that someone should be quiet. Leaves on the stove too long. I feel like this could be burns. and very unlikely to be anything else. Leaves on the stove too long, it burns. And this is probably where word pronounced like its first letter, Q. Followed by 4 vowels, Q. They're used to hunt and peck. Hunt and peck. I can't say. I also don't know what this is. Button that might make a whoosh sound. And it's a button. Signed as a contract. Chat, do you think they're talking about hunt and peck? They're used to hunt and peck. Let me search up a word. I want to know if it has another meaning. Because it's been on my mind for a while now. No. If you sign something as a contract, you in... I would say it's inked. They're used to hunt and peck beaks. Feature of an extravagant wedding dress. Again, this is quite literally outside of my realm of knowledge. Yeah, I feel like I'm so close to this. Button that might make a whoosh sound. Did I just guess L? Nope. Yeah, I already guessed that anyways. What do I like here? I like 1 across. I do like 5. I think. Yeah. I do like 6. I do like 7. 1, absolutely. I don't know 2. 3. Inked, yep. Verbal alternative. I like the backyard party for sure. I'm probably going to reveal this one because I don't know what... I don't know about 2 at all. I'll look at my keyboard and see if something stands out. That's the best I can do. Also, no, the best I can do is this. Solved it. The train? I don't know what that means. Send. Button that might make a whoosh sound. You mean from your phone? Someone might have to explain 8 across to me.